How's it going, Oofy? Pause my The Bones 5 YouTube channel and YouTube video to be here. Appreciate it. Just pin that. Bam. Yeah, I've got no clue how today's gonna go. My wrist is... Oh man, my wrist is in a bad place. But I felt good warming up despite my wrist hurting a lot, so I don't know. If I really feel like I need to, I'll pop downstairs and grab some Advil, but yeah, we'll see how today goes. It's gonna be one of those no expectation days, so yeah. Wanted to stream a little bit sooner, but I was in the depths of the editing dungeon for like the last, I don't know, 4 days, trying to get the video out. But got that done. Took a little longer than I thought, especially yesterday. I thought I'd have it done early, but ended up taking like all day. And also, I somehow got a Switch 2. I just went to like some random Target on a whim that was like maybe an hour 15 away from me, and they had like 3 more Switch 2s. So I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart as well, which I've had a ton of fun with. So last time you said that I got 2 3AMs. That is true, I did. I've already done a bit of warming up, but I'll do a little bit more. So particularly today when warming up, I felt, you know, actually like decent at my bed sequences. So I think I got like 3 successful ones in a row. I mean, if he keeps doing that, I'll be in great shape. Oh, I don't have my... I always gotta remember to do my my force full screen window thingy. That was a bad one. I just need to hope I get a lot of ones where he just goes to like the same spot over and over. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm feeling surprisingly decent. A lot better than I thought I would. But a couple more 3AMs would be nice. Jesus. Like I always say, oh yeah, no, my bed phases are actually looking decent, and then they're like as bad as I think I've ever done them in my life. Yeah, I also felt good with like my spin prediction. So. How's it going, River? I think I'll try and play like at least an hour today, but like I said, we'll see with how my wrist is feeling. New videos peak. What happened to your wrist? My guess is me playing 10 minutes of GD earlier today did me over for like the entire, I don't know. I think I just need to like, because like, I don't know, well, I can't really seriously play GD anymore because of my arm. Yeah, no, my arm is like cooked from GD. Just use your keyboard. I do. I use my keyboard. I've been using keyboard, I don't know, probably like a year and a half at this point. But yeah, my arm's been cooked with GD probably since like around the time I beat Blood 720, so like 4 months. Yeah, first, you know, my elbow, like this area, gets incredibly stiff and tight to the point where if I make a sudden movement, I'm probably tearing, like, my... I don't know, probably tearing my... God, what's the muscle in there? Not MCL. I'm probably tearing something in my... Or UCL. Probably tearing something in my elbow. Now it's been more of my wrist lately. So... I don't know. I think I just need to, like, stop playing GD, because, I don't know. I haven't, like, seriously played GD since January. But... I don't know, I still, like, play it casually every now and then, because I do like the game. I just can't really play it at a higher level anymore, because of my arm, so... Like, a carpal tunnel, I'm thinking either that, or... I have a lot of issues with my joints in general. Like, in my knees, when I bike, my knees get, like, really tight, so I'm thinking I might just have, like, arthritis everywhere. But, I don't know. I saw a doctor, like, maybe a month and a half ago, and they were just like, if it keeps getting worse, then go back, so I'll probably go back soon. She's so stamina taxing. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, I used to play, like, a lot of GD. But, yeah, even now, when I just play, like, you know, easy to insane demons, like I said, I can't go, like, longer than 10 minutes anymore. Before, I used to be able to do, like, an hour a day, and then I'd have to, like, not play for 2 or 3 days. Now I can't play for more than, like, 10-15 minutes a week. So... yeah, my guess is, like, arthritis or something, just because it's kind of an issue I have in all of my joints, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty warmed up for the most part. I think I'm ready to go ahead and get into attempts. Oh wait, nope, I'm not ready, because I don't have my full screen thing. Oh, you feel so slow, because I've literally only been playing 5 a.m. and 2 a.m. Vinny. Or not only 2 a.m., but... I've only been doing fast Vinny. This feels, like, obnoxiously slow. Like, just, like, stop tracking him. Without Shadow Vinny for fun? I don't know, I might. I don't really know how he works since he doesn't, like, start. But I might just mess around. Taking a break from PMAC. I don't blame you. This mode is something else. Got a new HP PB. Nice. Was that the... I saw you got like a 306 to Rockstar Friday. So yeah, my hope is my wrist cooperates and I can get this done before Secrets of the Mimic comes out on Friday. Went the wrong way. And then once Secrets of the Mimic comes out, I don't know, depending on how the game is, I'll decide what I want to do with it from there, but I am at least going to do like a first playthrough stream and video. It'll be late on Friday because I have work and I won't get home till like 6:30 my time. It's going to be really hard because usually Fridays are very slow for me, so... And I'm going to do my very best to avoid spoilers, so it'll be hard. I'm just like sitting in my office doing nothing. Did way too small of a circle there. 338 Chica. Alright, you're getting close to 4. That's good. You're still on power and coin pace. God, he's like so obnoxiously slow. I feel like I'm getting to the point now where I can do like the first few hours pretty consistently, maybe. Or I feel like I can in my head, but then when I actually do it, I have to like actually get through Vinny's bullshit. Yeah, whatever. Above power, but you were like 10 to 15 below coin. Yeah, that's a slight issue. Could have sworn I went over your hitbox, but whatever. Oh, you missed the first plushie? Yeah, thanks, Vinny. You're a real one, buddy. I think today is just gonna be one of those days where I'm gonna have a hard time locking in again, like it always is with this night. Man. The pace was like 55 at 3 and I had 41. Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. Mother of Puppet Master. Yeah. This night. I don't know. Despite, like, this isn't my favorite night. Like, I don't know. It's satisfying to do. Vinny's a bit of a bitch. But I don't know, despite having it not be like my favorite and not being like the most enjoyable thing to play, I can still put in like really long sessions for the most part. Cause like HRN, Blood 720, Radcat Theater, 820 faulty equipment. Despite like really liking all of those, well, except for HRN. I could never really put in long sessions. Except for 820, because like my one session with that, I had to put in a long session. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten the video up before I left on vacation. Even then, it was only like an hour. Probably about 20 minutes longer than it should have, but... I don't know why, but I keep feeling like his attack is done sooner than it actually is. Like, you'll see that whenever he goes to, like, one of the sides, even if it's, like, his... Even if it's, like, his second attack, he'll, you know, he'll be in his usual spot and not at the bed, and I'm just, like, an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why'd I go to that side? Was I going saffron? I'll say like HRN. Hell no. Let's go and brick guard proof. Saffron, thank you for the pounds. God, I gotta get used to that now that I can get euros and pounds. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 pounds. Opinions on British people. British people get too much hate. They get too much hate. I will say that. Thank you for the 2 pounds. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I thought I honestly died to Monstergami. That was... ooh, man. Because, like, on his first one, I was there, and then I was on him for a bit, and I thought he left. He just didn't leave, so that was close. But, oh well. I just went to the wrong side. That's honestly like the worst way you can die. Just like going to the wrong side. I'd argue that's worse than like messing up a tape cycle or Monstergami. Just like going to the wrong side. Dude, go. I also had like one really bad, or not bad, but sketchy bed cycle. Dude, I did the same thing. Why? The only FNAF player alive, so watch till I gotta go to bed. Appreciate it. Progress on PMAC. I've gone to 3 a.m. 4 times, and my farthest... Yeah. I think my farthest is like halfway. It's like at the 3 a.m. the first 3 a.m. bed cycle. Type cycles are always the worst. I've gotten decent at them. I've only had to do one 3 a.m. one, and I don't know. I wasn't the fastest on the tape. I just messed up his bed attack. What are your opinions on this mode? I honestly, I don't really know. Like, I can't really tell. Because, like, it's super easy to get frustrated with this because, just because of Vinny's nature, it's so easy to get frustrated with this. Like, this guy has a 0.75 kill second timer. And it's like he's got a personality where he just tries and rolls you. Yeah. It's like he's got a personality and just tries and rolls you as hard as he can by doing just like the stupidest bullshit imaginable. 3 times 4 is mad. I don't know. A lot of those have been really bad deaths. Like, one of them I literally died about 2 seconds into 3 a.m. And the other ones are, I guess, just nerve deaths, so... Yeah, while it's like a very frustrating mode at times, like, personally I have an easy time just like putting in long sessions in this compared to other modes. When you're good at it though, and you're like playing really well, it's very satisfying. Like, it's either a very satisfying max mode to be playing, or it's incredibly frustrating. With, like, no in between. At least for me. So... I did too small of a cycle. My circles have been, or too small of a cycle. I did too small of a circle. My circles are kind of bad because my mouse accidentally went up a DPI, and I didn't notice it for like the last 2 days. So, yeah. When you practice 5 a.m., I have practiced it. I haven't like, I don't know. I haven't like hard grinded 5 a.m. specifically with the practice mod, but I have put in a good bit of practice on it. Would you consider more fun the exploration of further... Hold up, I gotta reread that. Would you consider more for fun exploration of further hours than anything to see how Vayne would play out on difficulty easier? I don't know. I feel like I just use like the practice mod. Opinion on Ronnie Coleman. I do not know who that is. Rate Geometry Dash 1 out of 10. Whew. Like, I don't know. Despite playing GD for... Hold on. Sorry about that. GD's a hard game to rate because I have, you know, I've played it for a very long time. Like, when GD is fun, it is really, really fun. Like, playing some of my favorite GD levels is, like, probably some of the most fun I've ever had playing a video game. That being said, the lows in GD are, like, whoa, they are rock bottom. So, I gotta clean off my webcam. Hold on. I know I have glasses cloth somewhere. There we go. Yeah. At 3 a.m., guess why? Bed or tape cycles. That's my guess. Yeah, the highs in GD are very high. That being said, the lows are incredibly low. So I don't know, I'll give it like a 7.5. It's like, I don't know. Well, GD's like the game I've, you know, definitely spent the most amount of time playing. It's not like one of my favorite games. Somehow 5 a.m. nerves at 3 a.m. would mess up the day. Damn. Really is a game that can be played forever, necessarily someone's favorite game. See Team Fortress 2. Yeah. I don't know. I've spent a lot of my time playing GD and, like, you know, making videos and I don't know. One of the main reasons I don't really do that anymore is, one, because my arm is cooked. Like, that, it is beyond cooked. That in the community is, like, incredibly obnoxious nowadays. Like, frustratingly obnoxious. So, I'm like, I no longer really am a part of, like, the mainstream GD community, I guess. And I kind of just stick to, like, the smaller, like, sub-communities I'm a part of. Oh yeah, River, have you considered putting, like, sticky notes where the tape buttons are? Since you struggle with that, or at least just, like, while you're practicing how to, like, do all the tape stuff. So you kind of have, like, muscle memory with that. Because I did that for learning camera positions in HRN, and that really helped. Like, I didn't have sticky notes on my monitor constantly, but, like, just for, you know, like, an hour or so while I was still learning the mode. Stop shifting. Cool. I hate when he shifts. Been doing that for like a week now. Gotcha. You beat PMAC, will I go straight for rat and cattle challenges? Nope. The goal is I beat PMAC before Secrets of the Mimic comes out. I do Secrets of the Mimic, go back to True Nightmare Note post-mortem, and then either do rat and cattle challenges or try SL Super Custom Night. If I don't beat this before Secrets of the Mimic comes out, I'll take a break, do some Secrets of the Mimic stuff, then finish this, and then go to True Nightmare No Postmortem. I'll have to take some time to relearn that though, because this has been a longer break than I expected with True Nightmare No Postmortem, so I've like forgotten like a good 40% of what I have to do. So choose the gatekeeper gaslight, so I can't fix you. Zooming through cams and GG's fun as hell. I haven't heard of that game, I don't think. I've probably seen footage of it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. And like, I don't know, unless I like really like Secrets of the Mimic, I don't plan on spending that long on it. Like, I'm at least gonna do a first playthrough stream and video, or depending how long it is streams, but if there's like some challenge I can do that seems appealing, then I'll do that. But we'll see. Not entirely sure, but that's kind of the idea that I have in my head. Dude, thanks. Girls' Night? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I know what Girls' Night is. It's like a game you'd enjoy. I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. We're gonna try the Gauntlet in the future. That is like my main ambition with max modes. I really want to try the Gauntlet. Because like I've done every single FNAF but better max mode except the FNAF 3 but better max modes. So I'm starting with this just because Rat and Cattle Challenges does not suit my playstyle. I mean, this doesn't either, but this is a little simpler, even if it is a little more precise, but we'll see. Sorry for bad English, that's all good. How many hours do I predict it'll take to beat it? It entirely depends on how good I get at PMAC and Rat and Cattle Challenges. Because, like, Blood 720, I have enough experience with it where I could probably get, like, a Blood 720 win maybe every 30 minutes. And I'm really good at Rat and Cat Theater faulty equipment because I've done that, like, a dozen times. And then because I have so much HRN experience, Ring Nightmare faulty equipment won't be that bad. So yeah, I think, yeah, the biggest issue with the Gauntlet is going to be PMAC and Rat and Cattle Challenges. It's going to be weird when I do a Rat and Cattle Challenges video because I think it'd be funny if instead of saying Rat and Cattle Challenges every time I say the name of the mode, I just call it Rakak. I think Rakak could, I think that would be funny. Back 2 will be free on the Gauntlet. That's my hope. So, just fluke them. I can guarantee that will not happen. PMAC OGLP? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure. Right now I'm kind of just like trying to get through all these and then maybe Gauntlet, but maybe I'll do OGLP for PMAC and Rat and Cattle Challenges as like a build-up for the Gauntlet, or not build-up, but like practice. But so the order of games and modes that I kind of have in my head that I want to do, obviously this, and then True Nightmare No Postmortem and Oblitus Casa, maybe True Limbo, but I don't know. I don't know how long that one would take me, just because it's a very long night, but it also seems very consistent and easy to learn, so I'm not sure if I'll try that. SLCN, I really want to at least try Super Golden Freddy, maybe Hyper, if I happen to like it. I really don't think I'll try Perfect Cacophony yet, maybe at some point. And after that, Rat and Cattle challenges, just to be done with all the FNAF but better max modes. And then I want to try Fnatty but Dumb as well. And then maybe try, well, I mean, like, I've played CECR, but maybe try, like, True Nightmare. I don't know. Super Golden Freddy is bad. I don't know, I like Sister Location max modes. So, I don't know. I want to try Super Custom Night. I don't know how much of it I'll stick with it, but we'll see. I don't know, I have a lot of games in my head that I want to try and, like, do videos on, and guides and all that, but, you know, that stuff takes time, so. Like, I try and do my best to get ahead of everything. Like, I already have the script for the PMAC video fully done and voiced over, and I already started editing it a little bit. Same with most of the TNM PM video. I just need to, like, do the overall, like, cycle overview stuff, because I don't know, I've only talked about how the animatronics work because, you know, I haven't done the night and I still don't. Alright, dude. Like, even when I was getting better at it before I dropped it to do this, like, I still had, like, a lot of changes I needed to make, so. Fnatty would peak, yeah. It looks really fun, and I think it would suit my playing style. I definitely do want to try SM. Maybe SNAD. I mean, I don't know. If I do SM, I might as well do SNAD. Probably not SSM. Highly doubt it. So LCN is just a much better version of Vanilla SL. Yeah, like, that's what makes me think that I'd like it, because I really like Vanilla SL. CCR's peak. Yeah, I don't know. When I did my first playthrough during the RNG marathon stream, I just got frustrated because I kept trying to do the gate bug and I was absolutely horrible at it. So I just got really annoyed messing up on that. But, like, yeah, I think it's a good game. I definitely do want to try True Nightmare. I don't know. I might do True Nightmare Aggressive. TNAC, I don't think I do. That doesn't particularly interest me, but just like True Nightmare and True Nightmare Aggressive do. I'm playing horribly. Yeah, there's like a lot of maybes of stuff I want to do, but the stuff I know I'm going to do... This... True Nightmare No Postmortem and Oblitus Casa... I guess Rat and Cattle challenges, even though I'm probably going to regret it. Just because, I don't know. I'm really bad at it whenever I just, like, mess around in the practice mod. Got 5 AM again? Nice. True Nightmare's a bit harder than Blood 720. In Oblitus Casa, yeah, True Nightmare No Postmortem, I don't know how many spots it is above Blood 720 now, but I think it's like 20 or something. But yeah, I really like True Nightmare No Postmortem. There's just like, there's no info on how, like, there's no good guides. So I'm kind of like having to piece a strategy together, like, from scratch, which has been interesting because it's a very chaotic night. I tend to like the chaotic nights that don't have like a billion animatronics like UCN. Even though I do want to get to deluxe at some point. I don't think I'll ever touch vanilla UCN again unless I have to do it in like a marathon or something, because I think it would be funny to go to like 50/20 NDC and deluxe without doing normal 50/20 or vanilla NDC. Or even any like build up for deluxe. I know it would be a horrible idea, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of doing build up. I don't really know why. I just don't enjoy doing build up. Like I went straight into Blood 720. I went straight into HRN. That was a big mistake. I should have done Ringing Nightmare faulty equipment first. I'm going straight into this without having done like Shadow Master or, you know. Calm the fuck down. Vinny, you... Oh my god. I did my circle, like, ever so slightly too tight. Dude, that's insane. How? Oh, you're talking about CCR True Nightmare? No, I think True Nightmare and CCR. I think True Nightmare Aggressive is like lower on the max mode list, and then True Nightmare all challenges in CCR is like, I don't know, low 20s, high 30s, and TNNPM's probably like mid 50s at this point. But we're all 3 a.m. but one nonetheless. I was like, that was probably the last circle I had to do before I could do his bed phase. He did a lot of absolutely fucked up movements at like early 2 a.m. Like, I'd have my circle, I have my cursor on him, he'd go like this way, then that way, and then do like a really weird spin, and then do it all over again. I had some stupid patterns. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, Radiant's doing 2 True Nightmares was not the greatest idea. Hold on, let's pull up the footage. It's very low quality, but you can still kind of tell. Okay, I was not like 2 spins. I was like 5 spins away. Yeah, that. Fuck Vinny. I hate him. Oh well. There's another True Nightmare on the list, really. God, that's annoying. Him doing a bunch of like really stupid spinning patterns really shook my nerves a lot more than I thought it was going to, so. That's an unfortunate death. Oh wait, hold up, I can update the title. Yay. 3 a.m. X5. Huge. I'd like to get to 4, please. Stupid motherfucker, I hate you. I gotta check fucking G-Hub. Okay, why does my DPI feel really high even though it's at its normal thing? I don't know. Do I have to shift my DPI even lower? Do I dare go down to 2500? Alright, I just had to check that my thing was full screened. Yeah, I don't know. I played pretty well that attempt. Despite Vinny, you know, doing everything in his power to give me like the worst possible combo that he could. I just kind of panicked a bit. And then I did a circle that was ever so slightly too small. But other than that, that was like a decently clean run. I feel like I was finally able to like lock in though, at least for a little bit. This went the wrong way again. Dude, I made the exact same mistake. In, like, the exact same fucking... Oh my god. Like, the exact same area. Fucking bottom right. Damn it. Damn. Yeah, that was also... That one was actually, like, the second to last spin. Damn. It's a maximum you'll never consider trying, aside from 50-20. I mean, I do want to do 50-20 at some point, just for the sake of it. I don't know. Yeah, probably True Gauntlet because of HRN and FNAF Lock because of Aggressive Nightmare. Oh well. Another 3. That sucks. Can I please, like, get to the bed sequence? That was also, like, back-to-back attempts. Why have... The last 4 times I've gotten to 3 AM, they've both been, like, back-to-back. Because my 3rd and 4th attempt were back-to-back. This one was pretty much... Or these 2 were pretty much back-to-back. But... Damn. That one I felt a lot better with, like, my control on him. I'm finally able to, like, focus once, like, 2 AM hits. So, that's good. I'd like to get to the bed sequence, please. I don't care if I instantly die or fuck up the tape. I'd just like to get there again. I cannot talk. Sorry, he keeps giving me, like, really hard 2 AM attacks. Where he just, like, jitters back and forth and does really weird slow spins, like, a billion different times. It's like he's got a sense of humor. It's like, you're not gonna make it to 3. And if you do, I'm gonna kill you ever so slightly. Right before you get to the bed attack. He also keeps doing, like, really stupid attacks, like, midway when I have to, like, adjust my hand position on my mouse. Jesus. I just, like, completely lost track of where he was in his attack. This guy. Every time I make it to 3 AM on PMAC, I never get to the bed sequence. Like, I literally, I'm 1 for 6 when I get to 3. And, like, when he gets to 3, you've done, like, probably 2.5 of his 4 different attack phases before he goes to the bed. And, like, nothing changes at 3 specifically. At least during those attacks. Like, during his bed sequences, yeah, obviously those are completely different. But, like, his, like, spinning attacks themselves, like, they don't change. You should practice 4 and 5. I think I'm okay. I'm definitely gonna practice 5 a lot more once I can, like, tell that I'm gonna get there soon. But, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a decent place with those now, for the most part. Not to the degree where I could, like, fluke the entire thing, but, like, I could go there and, like, make, like, substantial progress, which I'm fine with. But once I can sense that I'm getting closer and closer to beating this, yeah, I'm gonna practice the shit out of 5. I don't really feel the need to practice 4, because nothing changes at 4. Thanks, man. With nerfed LP, bad sequences aren't too bad. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've only tried the nerfed LP bad sequences one single time, and I died to it because of nerves. But since then I've practiced my bed sequences a lot more with OGLP, and I feel a lot more confident in them. They're just weird. All of Vinny's attacks are weird. Like, what do you mean there's a giant purple monster who loves spinning in circles? Like, what's natural about that? way. I went to circle and I just did a straight up line. That's awesome. Really? They're easier for you than the 12 to 3 ones? That's insane. What makes the 12 to 3 ones so difficult for you? How's it going, Spooky Month Enjoyer? So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at the 12 to 3 ones. I just need to like not mess up the tape. Like I've gotten pretty good with Monster Got Me. And I have good guidelines, being both the front post of the bed for the right side and the back post for the left, so those have worked very well for me. So like before I used to use the, like, first for the left, I used to use like the dresser, but that one was very inconsistent. Then I tried to look for like a pattern on the bed quilt, and that one was just really hard to see. And like with the bedpost, it's like a little farther than the guideline actually is, but it gets the job done for me, so. Oops. If you don't know, Vinny's name is Vern Venison III. I wouldn't expect anything less from a guy who constantly spins in circles. I swear, if I like get here in the gauntlet and I go to like start the tape and I just miss it and die because of that, oh man. Or same thing with Rat and Cattle Challenges. If I just like go to start the tape at the start of the night and I just like miss it. Oh man. That's, I can already tell I'm gonna do that. Just reminds me of that one video, I think it was you, Phantom, where you just like kept missing the tape you kept going like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you just kept missing the tape. It was during Rat and Cattle Challenges. I'm pretty sure it was you. I should know, because I was like looking over that when I was editing yesterday. That's what made me think of it. But that's gonna be me, but from the start of the gauntlet. How'd I go down? calm the hell down. Dude, that's 3 times! Three! To like the same reason I do a circle ever so slightly too small. Oh my god. Vinny more like Spinny? Yep. Be Nightmare Disney. Nice. FNAF but Dumb looks fun. I want to get to it at some point, so... yeah. This is why you track Vinny. I tracked Vinny, and then when he stops, I do another circle. I don't know. I kind of track Vinny. I track him, like, sometimes. I don't know. God, that sucks. But Dumb is so fun, even though I've done the easiest modes. Yeah, it does look super fun. It looks like something that suits my playstyle as well, so... Alright, thanks for stopping by, River. Hope you have a good rest of your day. God, that's so annoying. That's like 3 times I've been so close to doing a bed sequence. I don't know why, but for me, Oswald was a bitch. I can't speak to that because I haven't actually like played the game. I've messed around with each character in like a blank custom night, but that is the extent of my experience with FNAF but Dumb. God, that's so annoying. Just let me do a bed sequence. I don't care if I die on the bed sequence. I just want to get there, you know? That was a pretty clean attempt, too. I mean, obviously I died at the end. But, like, other than that, it was super clean. Like, even when he did his bullshit, I handled it very well. Speaking of bullshit... How's it going, Tails Doll? Is the FNAF 3 bug not in this version? I don't know what that is. Does Monster God on me keep attacking after you satisfy him? You only have to do it 8 times, but sometimes he sticks around for a bit after that. I don't really know why, but you only have to do it 8 times, and then if you're really fast, you can do like 9 or 10 times before he actually goes away. It's weird. It's just another fun quirk of this game. Besides Vinny's stupid-ass hitboxes. Even when you flash him the 8th time, you don't have to do it for like, you know, a full thing. I like doing it a full thing because it feels a little more natural. It makes you have to do the rest of the bed sequence, or tape sequence faster, but I don't mind that. Like, what am I messing up, man? Ugh. It's where you can look at the lamp on the right side and not move and never die. No, you definitely cannot do that in this version. I mean, this isn't even FNAF 3. This is a mod for FNAF 3 that changes the gameplay a lot and makes it stupidly difficult. 5020 Rat Cat Theater faulty equipment. I highly recommend Rat Cat Theater faulty equipment. It's probably it's one of my 3 favorite max modes. I really like it. It's super consistent. Figuring out the double hallway attacks is a little weird, but I like how fast-paced it is. It's very consistent when you can figure out how to do everything. So, and I am probably one of the biggest 5020 haters, so I recommend Rat Cat Theater faulty equipment personally. I have a guide on it. It's not the greatest guide, because I think, yeah, it was still my 2nd guide at that point, but I do have a guide that kind of explains, like, the basic info. So in cyberphobia, this is an extra secret difficulty? No, this is a mod. If you go to GameJolt and search up FNAF but better, there's mods for each of the FNAF games that makes them more fun and incredibly difficult. You beat it? Nice. GG, Phantom. Got a lot of left cats? Hell yeah. GG's, that's awesome. Finding Rat Cat Theater faulty equipment really fun, but I want to get 5020 out of the way. Yeah, no, I get that. Like I said, I'm a big 5020 hater, even though I haven't beaten it. I don't know. I can never just like play it for a long session and not get like incredibly frustrated. $50-20, I don't know. I like the max modes that are pure skill and have like no RNG, and like even then I'm fine with max modes that have like RNG, but not like RNG to the point where it decides if you live or not. Like I'm fine with RNG if it just makes the night a little difficult, like Rat Cat Theater faulty equipment. I mean, I guess both PMAC and Rat and Cattle challenges has a little RNG with like where everyone shows up, but with enough skill the RNG doesn't matter, and I'm fine with stuff like that. So, but like pure RNG, like 50-20, No way. Like, I've tried to do 50-20 seriously on, like, 3 different occasions, and all 3 occasions, I've just been miserable. And, like, I do want to get it out of the way at some point, but... yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. I went to stop and rewind, and I rewinded, then stopped. Oh, is there a secret to make the light smaller? Yeah, so it's just a challenge, laser pointer. Like, this is what it is normally. And then put laser pointer on. Bam. The build up from 40-20, 50-20. Yeah. The hardest I've done in UCN is I did 9K points on UCN Mobile when it first came out. I was like the 3rd person to do that like years ago when UCN Mobile came out. But like I just don't see a point in doing a build up to like 48-20, 49-20 because like 50-20 is just so different from all of those, and if you like know how to do like GMB cycles and deal with all that, then like I'd just go, when you have to add the last 5 characters, I'd just go straight from 9K to 50-20. But I'm gonna do like one more good attempt and I'll probably be done because my wrist is starting to bother me, but I might do another session in the Discord depending how late I'm up. I do have work in the morning, so if I want to put in a short session later tonight, I'll probably just like deafen and go in the Discord so you guys can watch as I probably play horribly. But yeah, now that I'm out of the editing dungeon, I will hopefully be able to stream more on days that I have work, because on days that I have work, I have to either divide my time into editing or streaming, and the RNG marathon video took a lot longer than I thought, so that's why I haven't streamed super consistently. And then also I just needed a break after that stream, because, you know. Alright, sure. A little bit more like introducing a new thing so I can get used to it. It's hard to, yeah. Yeah, I mean, 50-20 just like changes how the night works so much compared to like 48 or 49-20. Messing around with how I play Blood 720, but it's going to take some time to really think about a new strat. What are you thinking of messing with? Oh, you're talking about pixel pointer. Yeah, pixel pointers, so if you just type in torture, you get the OG laser pointer. And if you type in torture, how do you get... Hold up, I forget. How do you get... I don't remember how you get pixel pointer. You type in something, but... I guess how long I use cams. Yeah. The more I've played Blood 720, the more I've realized how much time I've spent in the cams. Like, compared to my first completion of Blood 720 and, like, my current completion, or my most recent completion, and, like, how I play now, I spend a lot more time in the cams now looking at Chester, but it kind of makes up for the fact that I can just sit in my office and do jack shit for, like, the last 40 seconds, so, yeah. Type on the menu with cat and rat. No. You have to type in something, but I don't exactly remember what it is. I thought Candy only appears in the minigame in Candy's 3. You can mess around with the fact that... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can do that. Usually, I don't know, the only time I really do that is like if I don't have time to do anything else except sit on Blank's camera, and then I just sit on Blank's camera with the cam off, and then right when his interval's about to hit, I turn it on. That's like the only time I try that, but I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a good way to save power. But does Chester get started watching him without my vision? No. Maybe he does normally, but on his blood mode, he definitely doesn't. It would be nice if that would work. God, that would actually make the nights so much easier, though. And then, I don't remember if watching with the night vision off affects old Candy. I never messed around with that. I don't remember. I'd assume it does. When I was doing testing for my Blood 720 guide, I never really... Alright, dude. I never really messed with, like, the night vision too much. Make any night a guaranteed power out death if you uncap Penguin's AI and set it really high. Might want to try Blood 725 at some point. That would be very difficult, though. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I don't think any higher is possible. Or maybe it's like TAS only, but I'm like 90% sure that 25 is possible. And like I'm sure if you mess with like some of the animatronics and like make their AIs really high, it's fine, but alright, next 2 AM death or deep 1 AM attempts, I think I'll probably be done. But this has been a good session. Despite no PBs and not getting to the bed phase of 3, I'll still take 3 attempts. And overall, I felt pretty good about my movement. Especially for not playing for a few days since I've been in the editing dungeon. But my wrist also isn't really bothering me anymore, which is good. I don't really know how that happened. You know, it feels bad when I don't do anything really requiring my wrist movement, like, all day. And then I do the thing that requires a lot of wrist movement, and it's fine. last attempt. That's a... Ooh. Let's pretend that did not happen. Yeah, cool. Alright. I'll take that. That was a better session than I thought, so... Yeah. I'll take that. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Better than I thought, so... I will maybe stream tomorrow. Not sure, but if not, I'll try Tuesday. I'll definitely stream Wednesday though, so yeah. Yeah, I will see you guys later. I think if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll definitely try and put in like maybe a short session where I'll just like deafen in the Discord and screen share and just see what happens. So yeah. Be out on the looks for that. Thank you for everyone who watched the new video. It is by far the longest video I've done, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So, yeah, hope you guys all enjoy it. Have a good rest of your days. I will be back soon.